824 Big Ticket Morning Show on V103, the ATL's number one for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks.
Hey, best friends. Is y'all ready?
It's time again.
It's time. Woman Crush Wednesday, and I got two of my crushes in the building. Shadina, my surrogate, lovely, looking beautiful in pink. And then we have Dr. Jackie. Hey, Dr. Jackie. So, y'all, as you know, we have been on this journey with you for quite some time now. We're 34 weeks pregnant. Yes, God is good with a baby girl. We decided to name Shiloh. I decided to have Shadina be a part of my family when my husband and I underwent 7 rounds of IVF, 3 failed transfers, and just 3 years of trying with no positive results, you know? And she's such a blessing to us to have just done this journey with us. So we did our visit last week, 2 weeks now, with Dr. Jackie. And there was a plot twist or a shock. We got some news.
Yes, we got some news that we were not expecting. We were doing great. Baby's still doing great, right?
Right,
Still doing
absolutely.
Absolutely wonderful. So I know we're going to talk about, and Shamea, I just want to say that you have been the exemplary intended parents. You have been so wonderful to work with. You and Gerald have been phenomenal and supportive in the process. And so we want to share that, you know, the journey took a twist, and that and I couldn't do this without Jackie, absolutely. But so we unfortunately found some abnormal cells in my breast, and so we are going to have to deliver this sweet baby early, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, Shadina was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Yeah, it's still hard to say the cancer word for me.
Yeah, but that's just a quick little page in your story. Like, that is not your story. That is not your end all. Like, this is, when I tell you, she says we are exemplary intended parents. She is the honestly, like, just the biggest blessing, and her selflessness for me. The fact that she is still looking out for my daughter's well-being and my family's well-being in the midst of her storm. It's honestly like, it's indescribable. Like, these are the people that we need in the world. And I hate to sound like that, but.
So, Shadina, clearly this came as a shock out of nowhere. What has your day-to-day reality been like since then? Not only is your focus on trying to deliver this child that you're carrying, as well as now you also have to shift your focus to more internally, where I got to take care of me as well.
Yeah. Absolutely. And again, I don't think I could be where I am without Dr. Jackie. She's the one that called me and delivered the news. If anybody else would have called, I probably would have said, no, you got the wrong person, wrong medical records.
Yeah.
But the fact that Jackie went into instant mode to put me a team together so that I have great treatment has been very helpful. Of course, I spent 3 days in the bed crying about it, asking why and trying to understand how we went from being perfectly fine and overall healthy lifestyle all of my life to now having to prepare myself to fight a battle. But I'm in good faith. I truly believe that all will be well. And that what has kept me smiling these last couple of days and weeks that I'm here, knowing that God doesn't make any mistakes and that I will be fine at the end of the day.
Yeah, Dr. Jackie, I mean, you've just been extraordinary. Like, there's one thing for you to do your job, but she just goes above and beyond.
She does.
Like a friend, a counselor, therapist, she just checks all the boxes. I mean,
prayer partner.
Just
all of the above. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yesterday we went in for another visit, and she just took a moment and just to pray with us, and we needed it. We were hoping to push the journey out a little bit longer to give baby Shiloh more time to bake, but at the end of the day, we got to do what's in the best interest for Shadina as well, so she can go ahead and start fighting her fight. And with that being said, we decided that Dr. Jackie, we're gonna have a baby in a few days, less than a week.
When?
Like the baby shower is on Sunday, and we'll be admitted on Monday.
Yeah. Wow.
How far along is she? How early is the baby?
So we're 34 weeks right now.
34 and 5.
Yeah.
34 and 5.
34 and 5. So, I mean.
35 and 5 is when we'll deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do that mean?
Well, the fortunate news is the strongest creature on the face of the earth is a black woman.
Amen.
Girl, tell me about it. I woke up lifting weights.
Yes, ma'am. When we deliver babies, we always pray that it's a girl and then it's a black girl because the statistics show that black girls are the strongest creatures. And so we'll have a healthy baby black girl who will probably go home with her mother.
I told you. I was telling her today. She was like, "Oh, it's gonna be in." I said, "Let me tell you something. I've had a lot of babies. Some fell out and took off walking. Some didn't bake for the whole. The baby. It's 34 weeks as a baby. It's a whole baby. The baby gonna be all right. The baby gonna come out with a head full of hair. You gonna be okay, Shadina. I'm a thug. I ain't gonna be in here crying. Everybody gonna be all right. Okay. God picked me to get shot a couple times. He picked you to go through this so you'll have something to talk about. And I asked God why I'm missing a nipple, but He told me I was done having kids. But that's a whole nother story. Everything gonna be all right.
Yeah.
So wipe your eyes and call me if you need me to make you laugh, because I always got some stuff going down at my house, okay?
We don't need her nipple getting shot out.
You don't need, but you call me. Don't, hey, you gonna be all right. All you gotta do, put it in the universe and believe it, and it'll come back how you want it.
I truly believe that, and we're not going to speak that she's going to the NICU.
So she coming home, because I'm gonna come over there and see her when she's 2 months. I ain't gonna come right now,
So
because I
we'll
be
do
coughing.
some things this week to make sure we mature the baby's lungs. We'll give Shadina some steroids that we use a lot for lung maturity. And then we'll induce on Monday, have a baby on Tuesday, and home.
What's the
on
date for
Thursday.
Tuesday?
Believe it or not.
That is Valentine's Day.
You gonna have a Valentine's Day, baby?
We gonna have
Shamea, y'all got more candy for Auntie Pat.
Always about Auntie Pat.
Right.
I'm gonna bring the baby some candy.
Sweetheart baby.
Yes,
Made out
there
of
you go.
love.
My sister, when I told her yesterday, she was like, "Oh, I already got her nickname, Amore." Like,
Amore.
okay, yeah.
What's Amore?
So,
We'll explain later.
But we love you.
Give me some more.
But no, so I have a ton of questions for you,
I got
Jackie.
some as well.
Me too.
So hopefully
one.
you'll stick around, guys. We're going to talk a little bit more about it when we come back.
If you have any questions, hit us up on our social media at V103 Atlanta, at Shamea Morton, at Big Ticket Morning Show, and we'll try to get to as many as we can as well. We'll be back with Shamea's surrogacy journey right here on the People Station V103. 845 Big Ticket Morning Show on V103, the ATL's number one for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. In the midst of Shamea's surrogacy journey.
That's right. We're back with Dr. Jackie Walters and Shadina Blunt, my lovely surrogate. We just revealed that Shadina is fighting right after she has birthed. She don't like to use the cancer word, so breast. I don't know. What's
it
another?
is what it is.
Yeah.
Just don't own it. It's not.
Yeah, it's not mine.
It's not her breast
right.
cancer.
It's
Yeah,
just-
exactly.
Right.
So we're delivering earlier than expected. We'll be admitted next Monday, and hopefully we'll have a baby on Valentine's Day.
We will.
I have lots of questions.
I know. I have one too. So
Well, you go first. It's your journey.
So my question, and the thing that's been kind of, I guess, burdening me is her pregnancy responsible for maybe causing that? Because when I Googled it when I first heard about it, and I read that sometimes it's hormonal and sometimes it's because you're pregnant that you can get breast cancer.
Well, I don't think she acquired breast cancer because of the pregnancy. We believe breast cancer is there 10 years before it ever really manifests. Okay. Now, I will say hormones can just, speed it up, and that it was a good find and that we found it early. And so, no, we cannot say pregnancy caused the breast cancer. We can just say pregnancy caused it to manifest a little sooner.
Okay.
I have a question. Can Chick-fil-A cause breast cancer?
No.
Okay, I eat a lot of that.
Yeah, I've been getting I've been thinking about that as well, because we have to take so many hormonal medicines in surrogacy. Is that correlated to it? And I actually asked the oncologist, and she said no. That's not the case. So it's still safe to be a gestational carrier, and this is not, why I have received this diagnosis. So don't feel like that at all.
I think earlier you clarified from Go, which was amazing, that Shiloh is happy and healthy, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Is there any chance that this passes through? I mean, she's carrying while she's having this challenge or this battle. Is there any danger to the child?
No, none at all.
Okay.
No, it is not. It does not cross the placenta barrier, so it's not getting to the baby.
Okay.
Good question.
That was my biggest question, because I could almost imagine, like, wait a second.
We actually give chemo now in pregnancy.
Really?
Why?
We do.
Wow.
We do, and we've had healthy babies after chemo. The thing, we're just so close to the finish line now. The benefits of delivering early outweighs the risk.
Gotcha. I guess my next question would be, I've got a million. I'm sure I'll ask a lot offline, but what are some of the risk factors for baby Shiloh coming earlier?
You know, the greatest risk factor is just lung immaturity. Now, statistically, Shiloh's going to be fine. She'll go home with you. But there is that small chance that her lungs may not be quite mature enough. And when she transitions from being attached to the placenta, getting oxygen from the carrier, to now I'm here and I got to breathe for myself, it may take, 6 hours in the NICU, maybe 3 days in the NICU. So that's the greatest risk.
Okay.
How do you determine whether or not, is it their breathing capacity, I guess? How do you determine whether or not the Shiloh stays or goes home? I know it's based on the lungs, but how do you determine?
Well, once she hits this earth, she needs to start screaming and
Right.
crying and breathing on her own.
Okay.
And if she's breathing fast or having any difficulties breathing, they'll take her to the NICU for
Gotcha.
closer monitoring.
Okay. So we won't know until she pop out. So,
Right. So I guess with, typically you would get breast milk maybe from the surrogate or whatnot. Breast milk does have blood. Would that be discouraged?
Yeah, we're not going to be able to breastfeed because we're going to start treatment.
Well, not even. She wasn't going to nurse from her, but
Well, I
like
mean,
even
we're not gonna be
pumping.
able to pump.
Got you.
We're gonna
Okay.
Start treatment immediately, and we're not going to be able to use that milk.
So that's my next question. I don't even know what type of milk, because I breastfed my daughter and never supplemented. So
Now,
I
you do
called my
know.
pediatrician,
Yes.
and they were like, "You have to go with what NICU or what Northside recommends." And I'm like, "Well, I haven't even gotten to that spot yet, and there is a shortage on formula right now. I want to be prepared."
Oh, wow,
so
yeah.
I'm stressed thinking about, like,
I got you.
what do I even give her? What do I, what do you recommend for a baby, born a little bit
To
earlier?
be totally honest, once I get babies out, I'm done. That's your pediatrician.
Does Northside have donor milk?
I'm not sure. And again, I'm going to tell you guys, I take care of the mothers.
Can I say this? I was at Quisha shop and they were selling Similac. I can get you some Similac Infamil.
Thanks.
I'm just saying, I'm that friend.
Well, I don't take street milk.
Street.
Okay.
Donor banks that we
That
could look
requires a
into.
level of trust.
Yeah.
She has to trust the donor milk.
Kalia said that Northside does have donor milk.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so-
Northside is pretty equipped for pretty much anything. I mean, they're pretty amazing.
It's the Mecca.
It really is.
Yeah.
So,
How are you doing? How you feeling? You look beautiful.
Well, thank you very much.
I feel your spirit and it feels
Feels good.
awesome.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's so amazing, like, seriously. And I'm like, she has 3 beautiful kids of her own. So the fact that you were able to, like, are they okay? How are they taking it?
So we had the conversation with them over this past weekend because we knew it. I didn't want them to find out any other way, and so they're taking it well. I wanted to make sure that I was in a good headspace when I announced it to them and kind of told them what that looked like. I wanted to have the plan of action, so they're not worried about me. So we're all in a really good space right now. I'm not sure that every day will be perfect days, but I keep my spirits high based off of my belief that everything at the end is going to be okay.
And breast cancer is not just a woman's disease. Breast cancer is a family disease. Everybody is affected by breast cancer.
Yes,
And Dr.
indeed.
Jackie, I know you're so sweet and so, like, quiet, but, like, at times you are a 2-time survivor.
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't know that.
So I have a
Because
great
you have
example.
such strength and such resilience. It just seems like, I don't know, like, you're small but mighty.
And I know she doesn't know it, but I was diagnosed in pregnancy. And I was
Wow.
diagnosed very early in pregnancy, so I lost that pregnancy. Found out, I needed to start chemo, so I had a loss.
Oh, man.
Crazy enough, after chemo, I was rendered infertile. So
Oh,
the
wow.
chemo destroyed my ovaries, and then I was
Yeah.
not only a survivor. I was an infertility patient who tried to adopt. They wouldn't allow adoption because I wasn't far out enough. When I got ready to adopt, I got diagnosed again. So it has definitely been a journey.
See, she's a great example of why I know I'm going to be fine. And she shares a great story and always has.
And I just want to stop to say thank you to you guys, because it's people like you who save lives, because sharing this journey, sharing the story, somebody's listening out there who may not have gone and had a mammogram, who may not ever go and get a mammogram, but they're hearing the story that early detection is your best protection. And Shamea, I commend you so much for just exposing your life to the world and you guys supporting her in that, because it's so necessary. Black women die 41% more from breast cancer than anybody else. So again, finding out this way was hard for Shadina, but hearing this story that you're going through this, and I want everybody to give Shadina a shout out, because entrusting your baby to another woman is already hard. So going through infertility, not once, but several times, and then allowing Shadina to be the mother that carries your baby to give it back to you now. But then now you got to deal with the fact that you're walking in a little bit of guilt. And you don't know what's gonna happen, lung immaturity. There are things that can happen. So I commend you for sharing. And thank you guys so much for allowing her to do
Thank you
this.
for coming.
Oh, I love y'all. Y'all just cry. Can you touch me now?
Another good question from Instagram Live.
I love y'all.
How frequently does this happen with surrogates, doctor?
Rare. It's very rare. I mean, how frequent it happens in pregnancy is very rare. I think I read something about every 3,000 or 4,000, if I'm correct with that statistic, a woman may have breast cancer manifest in pregnancy. But in surrogacy, we screen them so hard and so much. I mean, no drug use, no this, no that. Good credit. Everything. Good credit.
Get your hands off me,
You can pass down that bad credit. That'll cross the placental plane.
Is the picture of health. She's never been, she has no real family history of breast cancer. I mean, everything she was doing, everything she needed to do. And so this is the point, and this is why I want to say thank you again. It can happen to anybody. Anybody.
Yeah,
so
well,
thank you, and thank you for sharing. And we got you.
Yes. Well, Shadina and Dr. Jackie, I have something for you guys. Just to thank you. This is not the push present or the pull out present.
It's called a push gift. Rubies, pearls, or diamonds.
This is just a thank you
for having a baby.
just for coming in this morning and sharing and helping me share, be open to the world, to let them know, because I didn't want to leave everybody hanging on this journey. They've followed us so long with this. It's like we're all family. We got to go through this together. So thank you. But in addition to giving you your flowers, I also want to, let people know about your page that you have, just a support page for Shadina. You can offer words of encouragement. You can make a donation. Can you tell everybody how to get to that page?
Yeah, of course, I love you. Jackie told me about this wonderful page, because I wanted to continue to share what this looked like. I always want to share if it's going to help somebody else be able to get to the next page in life. And this is something new for me. But so it's Carrying Bridge, and it's the pages / Shadina Will Survive, because that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to be doing journals and updating on there about what's happening, how I feel, and what this looks like as I get to the finish line of survival. So feel free to join the page and follow me on this journey as well, as we get to get rid of this.
We want you to have words of encouragement.
Yes, I'm going to need that.
Yes.
That's if nothing else, the kind words are very, very helpful.
Because I can tell you that hair loss phase is difficult. It really is.
You're going to get us a beautiful wig.
Right. That's another thing. Quisha, thank you. I'm so glad you're here, because I'm going to need that wig for you.
She got you.
But for
You got.
for Shadina,
That's
again,
for you, though.
This for me?
That's for
oh
you,
my
Miss
gosh.
Shamea.
Well, thank you.
Oh, Lord. Thank you.
On behalf of all of us here, we love you. We support you.
You're going to have to lift up.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Miss Pat can't fit behind you.
This is so, wow.
Shamea, on behalf of the station, we thank you for sharing this journey with the city, the world. We wish you, Gerald, Shia, and of course, baby Shiloh on the way. Nothing but love and blessings, and everyone have a happy, healthy existence.
Oh, thank you
Again, we got this Valentine baby about to pop out here.
That's right.
Yes.
For you, Shadina, nothing but love, honor, praise, blessings, and prayers.
Absolutely.
We know, look, you gonna be up. We gonna be all right.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine.
And Dr. Jackie, thank you for taking care of both of my friends.
Absolutely.
That's right. This weekend we have the shower on Sunday. If you were invited, please come through. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday too, but if I forgot to invite you,
You know
me,
this, right?
shoot me a text. Listen, and let me tell you, it's poor planning. Please don't. It's not gonna
It's
be
all
like
right.
how Shaya's was. This is all last minute, so rushed. But it's not just for me. I wanted to celebrate Shadina too before she embarks on this next journey in her life as well. So it's just a day for us all together. And then Monday the party starts.
Party starts.
So yeah, keep us all in your prayers. I'll continue to update everybody on my social, and just follow me. And yeah, I'll be making posts and pray for us.
Yes. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the love and support that I've received throughout this journey with Shamea. And I'm glad that we were able to share where we are and what's happening next. And I love you both.
We love you.
We got you.
Thank you, Dr.
gonna be
Jackie.
all right.
Thank you, Shadina.
Yes.
We love you, Shamea.
Atlanta.
Thank you, Shamea.
Thank you, all best friends. Love y'all. Hey, best friends.
I can't wait till that baby throw up on you.
Well,
Your wig.
all right.
Your wig.
Well, this has been my surrogacy journey right here on the Big Ticket Morning Show on the People Station B103.